Drive, whose influence on independent media, a look at the show's impact on independent creators. Here's an expanded version of the paragraph. Intro. When we think of independent media, creators often spring to mind DIY ethos, grassroots storytelling, unafraid to push boundaries. However, it's interesting to explore a series that not only emerged from, but actively inspired a whole new generation of these trailblazers. The British sci-fi phenomenon. Doctor Who has been a staple of independent media for decades, and its influence can be seen in everything from low-budget indie films to web series and podcasts. The show's ability to thrive on a shoestring budget, often with a small team of writers and producers, has made it a beacon for creators who want to tell their own stories without the constraints of traditional television. One of the key reasons Doctor Who has resonated with independent creators is its willingness to take risks and push the boundaries of what's possible on screen. From the surreal, psychedelic world of the 1960s to the contemporary fusion of horror, comedy, and drama, the show has never been afraid to experiment and try new things. This has inspired a generation of creators who are looking to break free from the formulaic nature of mainstream media and tell their own stories on their own terms. As a result, we've seen a proliferation of indie projects that are influenced by the show's playful, irreverent, and adventurous spirit. For example, the web series Channel 4 took direct inspiration from Doctor Who's use of alien invasion as a metaphor for social commentary. Similarly, the indie film Moon 2009 draws on the show's exploration of themes such as isolation, identity, and the blurring of lines between human and machine. These creatives, like many others, have been inspired by Doctor Who's willingness to take creative risks and challenge its audience. By exploring complex themes and ideas in a way that's both accessible and thought-provoking, the show has set a high bar for independent creators to follow. Let's expand on that paragraph to give listeners a deeper understanding of Doctor Who's impact on independent media. Here's an expanded version. Rise to popularity. First off, the Brit cult sensation Doctor Who, while we can get bogged down in its somewhat marmotty British culture connotations, or re-watch discussions that devolve into nostalgia for a bygone era, this obscures its trailblazing appeal for innovative television at a grassroots level. At the height of its initial run in the 1960s, Doctor Who was a revolutionary force in television production, featuring low-budget special effects, practical sets, and a sci-fi storyline that captivated audiences. What's more, the show's humble beginnings were marked by its innovative production techniques, such as the use of existing studio space, recycled sets, and an all-but-local cast. The show's emphasis on imagination, resourcefulness, and community involvement is a testament to its early DIY ethos, which paved the way for the types of grassroots production models that independent creators rely on today. Take, for instance, the fact that early episodes were recorded in the same studio as other popular British television shows, including Coronation Street and Top of the Pops. This blending of shows, or sharing of studio space, speaks to the kind of collaboration and community spirit that underpinned the making of Doctor Who in its formative years. Moreover, the show's later cancellation and eventual rebirth in the 1970s, brought about in part by fan pressure, showcases its impact on shaping a passionate, loyal fan base that's often seen as a model for grassroots marketing and crowd-sourced media creation. Let me know if you'd like me to add or modify anything.